You know, it's kind of crazy how when many of us seen that we were getting awakening abilities in Marvel Future Fight, many of us looked at it like it was gonna be tier 2.5, and these characters were pretty much destined to always be weaker than tier 3 characters moving forward. But the more I look at it, man, and the more I play with Mystique, it looks as though tier 2.5 isn't accurately depicting what these awakened abilities are or what they offer for certain characters, more specifically Mystique. The more and more I play with this character, the more and more she feels like a tier 3 or a tier 3.5, maybe even a tier 4, right? She's putting out some pretty insane numbers. And because of that, I want to do a side by side comparison today between her and two of the speed characters that are running around right now: Black Widow in her black suit and Yelena also in her black suit. Let no one tell you that these characters are not at the top of the game right now, because they indeed are. However, Mystique is looking different, ladies and gentlemen. She is looking far and away better for World Boss Ultimate specifically than these two characters, and that says a whole lot. And that's what I want to highlight in this video. And I also want to kind of like put something out there. Hopefully some of you math wizards out there can like crack the Da Vinci Code and tell me how this is actually possible, right? How is it possible that with 28% additional defense down, right, essentially going up from 70% to 98%, we're able to get more damage out of Mystique than if we went with her leadership of 45% all attack, right? Plus an additional 45% damage buff from Shuri. One of you math wizards out there, tell me how 28% additional defense down supersedes all of that. It's just mind boggling to me. But essentially, she is another Lady Deadpool, if you will. If you couple her with White Fox leadership or Dr. Voodoo leadership, you're gonna see some insane spikes, kind of like what you used to see with Hydra Cap and Weapon X. Only she can trigger this by herself via her Awaken skill. It's actually pretty insane. And because of that, she kind of dwarfs these two characters. And I want to show that to you guys right now in a brief little comparison, because I had a couple of you guys asking to see that. So we're going to jump into World Boss here really quickly on a stage 60. And I'm going to show you guys two different runs with Mystique, right? This is why I posed that question to you guys earlier, right? We're going to be running with Mystique leadership with Shuri for the extra damage to supervillain, plus Taskmaster in this uniform. Now keep in mind, Taskmaster in this uniform, I'm in the speed category. Let me go into the combat. Taskmaster in this uniform is offering, you can see right here, on his uniform bonus, 40% extra damage to supervillain. Plus, since Mystique is a weapon master, right, you get to take advantage of Taskmaster's tier 2 passive, which gives her increased skill damage and bonus damage, plus guaranteed crit rate and some ignore dodge, which won't be a factor here. So just keep that in mind, okay? There's a lot of buffs on this team, not to mention Mystique's own tier 2 passive. She's set up to do well, and that's just that's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so we're gonna take her in, we're gonna see how she performs with this team, and then we're gonna drop this team, put in the Voodoo lead, right? And I want you guys to see how much better she does, right? And then we want to do a comparison with the best team for both Yelena and Black Widow. So let's rock. It's interesting, boys. So basically what we're gonna do here, I would say maybe a minute 30, 90 seconds. That's a good little benchmark. So we're gonna go 3, then Awakening skill. As soon as Magneto rises, you can just cancel it into the 5th, and then you can just go 4. Let's go 1 over her head, and 3 again, and 5. And you can kind of see that the only time that you really get that insane spike is when you get that 98% Well, right now it's 70, but when you put voodoo in, it's gonna become 98%. Right? That's when you get it. You get that insane spike from the awaken skill. Like her damage is good throughout, right? But you only really get that insane spike when you stack up the defense down from the awaken skill. Let's go over here. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let's stand in that. Confusion. Like, let me just go ahead and say this. This is very, very, very good damage, okay? And one thing you guys may not notice right now, there's no obelisk on Mystique. Okay, there's no CTP here, there's no custom gear, there's nothing. Okay, so this is just Mystique's defense down and the team comp doing what it's doing. Okay. Ooh, almost got clapped because I was just letting the skill play out because we're getting close to the 90-second mark. So we could have just tagged out there, but yeah, it's gonna be 8 bars, basically. All right, we're gonna let it. Yeah, she wants to be annoying. We either had to run away to dodge that, or tagging, so it worked out to be the same. So 8 bars, right? We're gonna swap this team, and let's see how much faster we can clear this. All right, so what we're gonna do here is just move Mystique over to the side, remove Shuri. Now keep in mind, Shuri was offering 45% extra damage to super villains, okay, from her tier 2 passive. Now, what we're gonna do in place of that is put this. Increase all debuff effects by 40%. Okay, so her defense down moves up on all of her skills. That's essentially all that Voodoo is doing. But just that alone, it adds just so much extra value. It's actually insane. Okay, so just take a look at the damage from Mystique here. The downside to using a team like this is Shuri was also offering you a damage reduction, right? So when Mystique gets hit, she's gonna take a lot of damage, but you can see the damage is just it's just racking up like to an insane degree by having Voodoo in place of a 45% attack lead, right? So basically we sacrificed 90% all attack. Like if we're gonna just say the 45 from, hold up, the 45 from Shuri is just all attack, add that on to Mystique's 45% leadership, and let's say we lost 90% all attack. You mean to tell me just some extra debuff, you know what I'm saying, is enough to like outweigh that to this degree, boys? Like, it's just madness. It's actually just madness. And again, this is a stage 60 where a lot of people struggle on, right? And this is a character that doesn't even have a custom gear on her. Like, she's gonna clear the stage faster than she was able to even like faster than she was even able to just get down to 7 bars the first time. Like, we could have done that faster, right? It's madness. It's actually madness. So I just wanted to point that out because a couple of you guys were hitting me up in the comments, making it seem as though I didn't know, because I wanted to test other aspects of the game with Mystique and compare her to Yelena and Black Widow in a different way. But this time around, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give them their best team comp and put them against Mystique using her best team comp. We're gonna give them 90 seconds just like we gave to Mystique, and we're gonna see what happens. Now, obviously, Yelena has a uniform, Mystique does not. But Mystique has an awakened skill, Yelena does not. Is it fair? No. But you guys don't want fair. When I try to do fair, you guys say you want to see what they can do at like full strength, kinda. So that's what we're gonna do here. Now for Yelena, it's gonna be very interesting to see how this turns out, because she's gonna, I think honestly, she's starting off with a bigger disadvantage than everyone here. I don't know. Hold on. Why did my skill get interrupted like that? Okay, you need to chill. Proxima, you need to take a chill pill. But yeah, Yelena is starting off with a bigger disadvantage because at least for Black Widow, she has tier 3 and a uniform, right? Yelena just has a uniform. But it's a very, very, very powerful uniform. One of the most powerful uniforms in the game. No cap. Also, I don't know why my fifth skill didn't go off there. Felt like it did, but for some reason it didn't go on cooldown. Ouch. The hitbox. Okay. What are you gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna run. Come on, girl. Ooh, that last one hit me. Again? Okay, no. Nice try. Oh, really? Again? Oh, the paralysis caught her in the middle of her like trying to summon the lightning. So, interestingly enough, when we're not using Voodoo's lead, Yelena actually comes fairly close to an awakened Mystique using this team comp right here. And that's actually pretty interesting, right? This just kind of shows how powerful the awaken skill is, but it also kind of shows you how powerful Yelena is. And the fact is, there was a quote unquote leak that said she was getting an awakened skill. If she had gotten an awakened skill, she could possibly have been on the level of Mystique. Now then, let's go try out Black Widow and see what the numbers look like for her, because men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Let's go. This is a better team comp for her as well, because she has, actually this is not really helping that much. Well, the defense might help because Proxima hits pretty hard. I guess I could use Nick Fury's buff, but I don't remember if I used it for Yelena, so I'm just not gonna use it for Black Widow. Not doing too many things in this video, and we're too far away, so wow. Okay, 4th skill got canceled. Add that onto the list of things that can be canceled for Black Widow. Okay, let's go tier 3. We're just gonna cancel there. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, partway through her tier 3 skill, you can cancel out of it and you'll still get the bulk of the damage and the chopper will still land. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. We're gonna cancel out of it into the 5. Yeah, I'm not seeing the damage, bro. Like, she is definitely, for world boss at the very least, weaker than Mystique. Like, again, I don't want anybody to look at this and say, oh, Black Widow's trash. Okay, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. These are all good good characters, like duking it out, right? Like, for example, if I did a comparison using Quicksilver and Namor, and like, let's say Namor won and Quicksilver lost, does that mean Quicksilver is a bad character? Hell no, right? That's just the fact. Somebody's always gonna be better or stronger or faster or whatever than somebody else, and the tier 3 skill just got canceled there. We're gonna give Black Widow another shot because she's doing really poorly here, or I'm playing her very poorly. I want to give her a fairer shot, man, because she's in last place. Now, some of you guys are probably gonna say, hey man, this is the free-to-play syndrome. You know, they couldn't make her better than the paywall. Da, 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 da. Hey, I'm not gonna argue that one way or the other. You might be right, you might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I should let the 5th skill play out like that, because it doesn't really give us too much damage. We're gonna cancel out of the tier 3 partway through. You're gonna see the chopper still lands. There we go. So we don't need to shoot it down. Basically, if you don't shoot it down, the pilot will just jump out and then just crash the chopper on Proxima regardless. So, hey man, just cancel. I mean, she's a good candidate for rage. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're doing a little bit better than last time, but realistically, like, it's just confirming what I said previously. Like, even white suit Yelena looks like she's better than black suit Black Widow. And I know some of you guys are gonna say, well, you're comparing two characters with defense down to a character that doesn't have defense down, of course she's not going to be as good. That's not true. There's plenty of strong characters in the game that, well, not plenty, but there's enough good characters in the game without defense down, right? Like for example, Sharon Rogers, no defense down. Right? Luna Snow, even without defense down, is really strong. Right? Namor, no defense down, still really strong. Quicksilver, no defense down, still really strong. Right? Mr. Fantastic, no defense down, still pretty strong. You see what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, you can't really say I shouldn't compare a character with defense down to a character that doesn't have defense down, because again, like many of us, for the majority of the time we play this game, we play World Boss or Shadowland. And if the defense down applies in World Boss, it will apply in Shadowland. So these are the two most important game modes for resources in Future Fight. Yes, defense down doesn't matter in Giant Boss Raid, right? But the only boss raid that many of us care about is Galactus, and that's only one time a week. So you guys need to keep that in mind. I can do another comparison with all of these characters on a stage where there's no defense down like Thanos, or we can just do like a GBR run next week, get them all raged out and see what happens. If you guys want to see that, let me know. But that's how we're going to close it out, man. This is the new Speed Spy meta we're entering. I'm not buying nothing. Chill. I meant to click my get out of here. I meant to click my team. I click restore. I'm forced to have it. No more money for you guys for now. Okay. Anyways, yeah. In case you guys were wondering, like I literally had no gear on them. Okay, no gear. I had gear on Taskmaster, obviously, but I have no gear on these three girls, and you just kind of see how they were performing on the stage 60. Right, that's with no gear. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Also, Yelena had a bigger disadvantage than the other two because she's at gear 22, whereas these girls, they're at gear 25. She's even at tier 3. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Black Widow is a great character. Just because she lost this comparison, right, meaning she's the weaker of these three characters in this situation, does not make her a bad character. She's still one of the best characters in the game, especially if, let's say, for example, you only need to do 5 clears a day in World Boss. You don't need another clear. You just slap this on her. She's pretty much going to walk through every character in PvP right now, even on autoplay. I kid you not. You put Black Widow in PvP, even with a CTP of energy, like I showed you guys in many of my previous videos, she's just going to turn invisible. She's going to kill Thanos, kill Apocalypse, kill Jean Grey, kill Silver Surfer, kill everyone, because she's basically chaining her 5, her 4, and literally just going in a loop and being invincible for the entire fight. Well, not invincible in terms of invincibility, because she's invisible and untargetable. She just kills you, and what you gonna do about it? You're dead. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up here, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope it was helpful. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me. Till next time, stay safe, and I'll catch y'all. Now look at this, guys. This is no gear on Black Widow, by the way. Type enhancement is at 2, right? So the damage you're seeing is way less than what you're gonna be able to get. She literally just cleaned out Jean Grey, dead, 1 life, gone. Right? Now look at this. Look at this madness. Jean Grey's revived. Jean Grey is trying her hardest to find an opportunity to target Black Widow. Black Widow's making it hell for her. Killed Jean Grey twice. Thanos comes out. He's getting the business. He's trying to use his skills. He's trying to heal. He's trying to do something, right? Anything he can. No, it's not gonna work. Like, the regen is keeping him alive, but if you literally just gave her a CTP of energy or whatever, he's dead, right? And you can also take down Colossus, obviously, if you were doing this on manual. Mystique doesn't have that kind of PvP potential. Yelena kinda does. However, the point is, Black Widow has a lot of value, both PvE, PvP. So even though she came in last place in this comparison for damage in World Boss, maybe that uniform is not for you. Maybe the white suit is what you need to get more wins in PvP. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm gone. Peace.